Lewis, and over the last few months, virtual interviews have really become the standard during COVID 19. And with more than 35 million people out of work, they are more important than ever to be prepared. That's why we are so excited to have our good friend Nancy Schnobelin Imms of Polished with us this morning to walk us through how we can really have a successful virtual interview. Nancy, much like you and I are having right now. So, what are some tips you have for our viewers?
Well, first of all, Laura, thank you for allowing me this opportunity once again. Yes,
Hmm.
as we know, unfortunately, the pandemic has taken hold of lots of things, and unfortunately, the
Hmm.
job unemployment rate has skyrocketed, and there's over 35 million people out there looking for work. So, being on your game
Hmm.
means you have to prepare. That's
Hmm.
all I can say. Do your homework. When you're looking at a computer screen or an iPad or whatever that piece of technology is, make sure that the background is not
Hmm.
cluttered. Make sure the technology is working efficiently. Look at the camera and above all,
Hmm.
smile.
Nancy, I think we can all agree that whenever we do have an interview, we can be nervous, especially if we really want that job. Add in the awkwardness of doing it all through a camera. How do you suggest we present ourselves in the best way we can?
Well, you're right. It's no fun being face to face between a screen as opposed to being in person.
Hmm.
So here are some tips that could kind of boost your confidence. First of all, showing good
Hmm.
eye contact, and that means looking at the camera, not looking at yourself, looking
Hmm.
at the camera. That shows that you are listening and that you're showing that respect. Also, dress for the part,
Hmm.
right? I mean, even though they're not seeing you from your waist down, wear that suit or that
Hmm.
skirt or whatever it is. Wear the nice shoes because that's going to elevate your confidence as well. And actually,
Hmm.
it's respect and professionalism. So, be prepared. As I said, do your homework, and they're going to know that you're nervous.
Hmm.
They're probably a little nervous too. So, be yourself. Authenticity every single time.
And then, Nancy, once the interview is over, what would you suggest people do to make sure they set themselves apart to ensure that they definitely get this job?
Yes, you want to have that competitive edge. You want to, after you do your homework, you're going to
Hmm.
have had that opportunity of scrubbing the website, looking at their LinkedIn account, asking them
Hmm.
questions just to show that you're very much interested and that you want to know something about them as well, perhaps that they didn't address.
Hmm.
So take the time to ask questions. But most importantly, Laura, and you know me all too well, what do you think would be the right thing to do at the end of the interview?
Writing a thank you card.
Woohoo! You got it. Writing that thank you note. That's the ticket. It's a simple act and often gets neglected. People will shoot off an email. And I say if you
Hmm.
can do that, that's going to score you points. So absolutely write that handwritten note at the end.
It's one of the reasons I got my job at Channel 4 8 years ago. So I love that advice, Nancy. We love you. We always love having you. So thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
joining us
I
today.
love you too, guys. Have a great day.